That's what it's like a simulation. It's like a little look back to what life was like in the 70s, 80s, and maybe the early 90s. Also, someone said, "Why are you cleaning up at your family's place?" Excuse me. You don't when you go to someone's house as a guest, they cook you dinner. You have an obligation to at least make an effort to clean up. That's your role as the guest. You don't have to do the dishes, but you should at least try to do the dishes before they go, "You don't have to do that. I got it." But at the very least, you have to make a token effort to pick up the plates and move them next to the sink. You stack up all the plates on top of each other in descending order of cleanliness. I've lost a unit. No, he's just on the other side. It's okay, it's okay. You're doing great. Look at this heavy cleave. My cleric is almost dead. That one hurt pretty bad. I'm not going to deny that, but let's just hang back for a second. Thank you, cleric. The cleric must live. Oh! I was trying to get them to the other side, but they were perpetually getting separated. Hold on, someone's got lifesteal. Run. It's gotta be you. It's gotta be the tank. Whoa, what the heck? I believe his own wolves stopped him. No, the cleric needs haste. The cleric needs haste. 100% heal efficacy on the king. Haste on the cleric. 3 cents remain. Purchase a protagonist, rusher, level up your ranger. I can't believe we only have 1 synergy. That's what's making me cry today. Reading 0 chat so far? Yeah, why do you think that the stream has had such good energy? Why do you think it's making for such good content? Why do you think these YouTube videos are going to have an amazing comment section? You want me to read it out? Oh, do this, do X instead of Y. Do Y instead of X. There you go. Here's that attention you ordered. Okay, thieves sprawl from the shadows and their leader announces, "Put the money in the bag." What do? Trust the bucket? Shoot first? Or time to shine? Hold on. Our wizard is what? I'm like, I gotta figure out how... Yeah. But if I put it on a protagonist, it's plus 50% damage for the whole party. Okay. Let me look at this. 12 damage. So you lose like 3, but you're gonna gain 50%, which is probably like, well, no, you lose more than 3. No, you don't. I don't know, whatever. Hold on. Give me this. What happened to this? Give me this plus 2 again. And you take the plus 1. I think this was right. Hold on. Plus 25% damage and plus 25% damage to the party. Okay, well, never mind. Now I'm like, now we're getting this out of here. Let's get this Scissors of Minor boon out of here. Let's buy this, and now we got even more damage buffs for the whole party. We got Frenzy Hasties. If only he could self-res once. Holy cow, that would be useful, man. I mean, I think we got it. Oh! Because he got the 10% HP, we killed him. That makes up for all the people who said, doubters are feasting. Doubters are feasting on this one. Yeah, okay, well, eat this. Let's take a look at the 75% bet on no. Well, 25%, congratulations to you. Let's analyze. What did our king do? 15% of the healing, 1% of the damage, 2% of the damage taken. We don't expect much out of you. Thank you for your healing. Our knight did 32% damage. GameStop NFT Marketplace. Okay, the cleric should live. That's something I think is very nice for you, is if I could get the cleric out of these red circles on the ground and instead perhaps into some areas of warmth. Hello, where did you come from? This dude is dead. That was the easiest game of my life. We actually, like, destroyed the boss. They did nothing. Who's the MVP? Captain? Really? I guess he did take 73% of the damage with his ghost army. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, he did the most damage with the ghost army, too. The Elsa was only 35% of the overall equation. Oh, I'm in the back. You can't hit me back here. Holy cow. Some of the most insane dodges you'll ever see. Yeah, my whole squad's dead. Yeah, I don't feel... I think we have bad team composition. I think our items were actually really good, but maybe I didn't have a fantastic team composition. Cleric was not level 3. Cleric needed a little more tankiness. We needed maybe some range damage or something. That was good, though. That was fun. Let me do slash marker just king. What a game, man. Definitely will return. Although not tomorrow, because I got my colonoscopy. Said I've just got a good feeling. How do you feel about Jerome Powell signaling that he's going to raise interest rates by 75 basis points in the current macroeconomic environment? Why do you think you know more than the Federal Reserve? I guess would be my question. What are you, like 21 years old? And you read analysis from like unemployed landlords on Reddit who are like mad that their investment properties are going down in value because the Fed fund rate is coming up, which is making mortgages carrying costs more expensive. Like, why would I know? Why would I have a better opinion than Jerome Powell? It doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I ran Psycho Casino. I'm gonna write. It's a lot of stuff to manage, man. Like, no joke, if you're a casino, if you're a, well, the Freudian slip. If you're a streamer and you're playing a game and you're reading chat and you're running a casino, you probably have a harder job than, I'm going to say 30% of the workforce. I'm not going to say something ridiculous like 50%. But you have a harder job than the average office worker, in my opinion, whose duties boil down to keeping their boss happy, filling out blanks in form templates, and responding to their voicemails after they come back from lunch. It's harder in terms of its duties, not in terms of the existential, dread that comes alongside of it. I still feel that, but probably not as much. But then I feel it in like a different way. Because instead of being like, like I can't do another like month of this job that I hate. Instead, I'm like, man, if I was to die, it's kind of messed up that I would have like a legacy, but my legacy, I don't think it would be long-lived, don't get me wrong. But it wouldn't be like as a human being, it would be like as an entertainer. Like, one of the main things keep like making me not want to die is I would not want to, I mean, I wouldn't see it, but you got to level with me here. You got to let me go off on the bit. I don't think I could deal with the idea that people were posting like, oh, I'm so sad that he died. I loved his XCOM videos. Aww. 89% yes. Okay, congrats. If anybody doubted with their whole net worth twice in a row, congrats on your quick like 100x. I ran the casino again immediately as well. Okay, let's get the brain off autopilot. See, this is what happens when I have to fast, man. I'm the worst Lily Leapersing I've ever seen. Are you crazy? Like, if people hadn't jumped on my head, I would have the world record right now. I just happen to start in the back row, which again is, oh my god, is hater technology. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. People keep jumping on my head. It's okay. We just make it. Just make it. What? You get betwixt? Things betwixt. I'm not gonna qualify. I'm confirmed. I can't. Look at all the people in front of me. Obviously, there's no shot. There it is again. I'm stunned. I'm pure ass at Fall Guys. I got first rounded 3 times in a row. Honestly, you know what this is? It's the fasting, dude. This is like March in the S&P 500, where like it would go down like 2% in one day, and you'd be like, that was a little rough. Then it would go up like 75 basis points the next day, and you're like, let's go, we're back. And then it would go down like 4% the next day. All the believers are like, he's first rounded 2 times in a row. He can't possibly first round again. Well, guess, don't fuck yourself. We're pretty close. This is, I'm not saying, I don't know. There's a lot of people in front of me. I mean, like, this is the perfect opportunity for, like, any eye users in the chat. Like, have you been seeing how the games have been going so far? There's exactly 3 people in front of me. Yeah, well, all right. Oh, man. That is good stuff. I'm genuinely getting destroyed. What are you smoking? Stop betting belief. I don't know how many times you need to see it on. You don't have. By the way, there's a false dilemma that is happening. People are like, "Well, I'm never gonna bet doubt." Okay, give it a second to see if my brain comes back. You don't have to bet every time. You can. I see you over there. Hold on, maybe there's only 2 people left, and I can beat this guy and qualify. Oh, you fool! You absolute. You idiot. I'm in, man. I'm in. Oh. Oh. Let's go. It's just like you, I get that, like, there's a difference between, like, visibly having fun and, like, your brain firing neurotransmitters, like, making you feel like you're having fun. But, like, he was like not even watching, like, what happened with the bets. Put his life in danger. That's how you know I cared about him the most. We got 4 people going after 1 penguin. This is not the way. This is the way. I'm up. I'm down. I'm up. Thread the needle. Don't. Juice me. It's incredible. It's the most insane tactic ever done. Dude, I'm embarrassed to admit people said save Grogu. We turned on Disney Plus the other day because my daughter wanted to watch some Mickey Mouse cartoons. My avatar, my profile picture on Disney Plus is Grogu because he's cute. Soon as the picture popped up on the screen, she said Grogu. One of the, like, on a non-holiday week, you're gonna tell me that's not targeting? I think that's targeting. That is a person taking out their frustrations on life on me, and I just have to accept that it happens from time to time. You know? It's not really their fault, really. Isn't school out? Yeah, school probably let out for them in about 2011, if I had to guess. We did not qualify from that round. When they were in the 7th grade. Anyway, moving on. Refund would be fine. No, we lost. That's fair. But I'm definitely not going to get hammered the night before my colonoscopy. That's definitely a cause for, like, left. Okay, look at this. We're going left. We're waiting. If you make a mistake, it's better not to double down. You just wait it out. Timing is still pretty good. Hey, there's a left door. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed with myself. 2 mistakes on gate crash is pretty not good. We're in. Yep. Nope! They even set up the confetti! Take a no on that one. That was not my best played game. Oh, you have to dive? Oh, is that why when you see the 100-meter dash and they want to cross the line faster, they always jump into a dive at the end? If you could bend, I would go over a Bob's Burger episode any day of the damn week. I can't. And I got nothing against H. John Benjamin. It's like quite the opposite. I like H. John Benjamin a lot. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about the show where I'm like, and maybe it's my own cynicism, but the fact that it's like a wholesome Simpsons where like the family like loves each other so much, I'm like, who cares? It's too wholesome for me. But then the flip side of that is like, I will never watch another episode of Archer again as long as I live, because Archer is almost like, it's just millennial edgy for edge's sake. Okay, I get it. Like, he's drunk all the time. Who cares? I don't want to watch cartoons. I don't know what it is. It's not even the fact that it's animated. It's together. That was not smart. It's fine. Take it on the face. You know what? I like what you're doing there. I like that dive into the side. It's the cat. I'll have you know, just for the record, I was Devolver Digital's first curator of a custom game. I have access to the logs. I can have you IP banned from Fall Guys. Like that. I could remove you from the ecosystem. I'm not asking you to not grab me. I'm simply asking you to grab everybody else in an equal proportion. Otherwise, I'm being targeted, and as a result, you'll probably get a 7-day Internet Protocol ban. We're going to take the photo, that's fine. I have no way to connect your real-world face with your identity. Cat's alive? Cat's alive? Cat got the ball? Whatever. What are you going to do? Kill me? Guess what? Activate one. Toss. Oh, no! My nemesis. What was that? I blew up out of nowhere. We didn't win. It was the recoil. The recoil. How was Just King? It was fantastic. I had a great time. I think I got force pushed. My Disney adult parents paid for me and my wife to go. Honestly, you should not be, I think that there's a sine curve for embarrassment for that. Like, when you're 16, you're like, of course my parents paid for it. When you're like 23, you're like, I'm so embarrassed my parents paid for this thing. I'm 33. When my parents pay for anything, I'm like, do it. It's great now. Like, I love when my parents come to visit. I usually insist on paying for the first meal. And then they go like, oh, let us get this one, let us get this one. And I'm like, all right. Sounds good to me. I'm 35 and I went on a Cayman Islands vacation with their timeshare points. Back, but then they kept it even. It's not brunch and lunch, you know. It was like a whatever. You're focusing on the semantics. It's not. The point is the story really happened. I promise. Okay. I know it's not. And I basically you have two choices. You could dedicate the entire dinner. The confetti again. With the confetti again. And this time I dove. You can dedicate like the entire meal to figuring out how you're gonna like Sam Fisher your way into paying the bill. Or you could just be like, you know what? Fucking fine, you pay. And I think that's fine as long as they don't get mad that they're paying too much. If they're like, I enjoy paying, that's fine. The city, you're like, oh, I need anything? I can get that real quick. That was a weird one, but look at that. We stepped on the line. How bad is inflation in Canada? It's about the same as America. Thanks a lot, Joe Biden, right? Jeez, the guy's, despite being, he's like simultaneously incompetent and also omnipotent, right? Dude doesn't know what he's doing. Somehow caused 10% inflation everywhere on planet Earth. It's incredible. Is it 5D chess? This is obviously satirical. Dizzy Heights. Dude, we haven't... How Fall Guys is crazy. We've been playing for 2 hours. We don't have any Dizzy Heights. It's not possible. They would at least put a source. They wouldn't just say that sounds wrong, so it is wrong. They would be like, check out this article that you can't access unless you have a .edu email address. Because despite the government funding the study, the results are locked behind a paywall that's $15,000 a year unless you're a student at Virginia Tech. It's tall. What? This isn't fair. Tall guy? How am I supposed to compete with tall guy? Holy cow, that was like a perfect shot. This guy definitely goes to the Fall Guys game subreddit. You know what? Getting some practice is more important than trying to win. Because the odds of winning are like 1%. But by putting in that extra effort to practice the serve, we probably raise our chances of winning the next round by 10%. Plus, we get to play one more game. I don't know what we're going to do at the end of the stream anyway. I don't want to do Sporkle. We did Sporkle yesterday. I don't want to play chess. I don't want to play Super Auto Pets, so we're already playing a lot of Super Auto Pets. I'm not going to do an hour of Zoms. We're definitely not loading up an FTL run. We're not doing an Isaac run. We're not doing... I don't really want to play GeoGuessr, honestly. I feel like I've used display capture too much recently. Roll on. I used, in my head, I say, well, let's not do that again. And then we're now at this is the point we're at in the cycle where I tell you why I don't want to do it. And then you get mad and you say, I miss the old NL. And we've come all over. This was like Sunday streams for years. We get like 5,000 people that vote in the straw poll. And they're like, I want to see you play Control. And then we play Control, and there's like 2,000 people there, and they all fell asleep. There's just one dude in chat mad that I called the guy a short king because he was shorter than my character in game. So it just goes like, it's an Ouroboros. It's an endless, like, intra-content cycle. Don't you think you're popular enough to stream whatever you want now? That's the thing, is that this is what I want. You want me to stream what you want, which is Stray, which I have no actual interest in. Because it's fun? Yeah, this is fun. Is it? Yeah, I'm having a great time. Plus, hold on, let me find out who said is it here, because I just want to make sure that this is honest. Hold on, I'm scrolling up to where it says, is it? Is it? Okay, that's Captorable. I'm looking at the chat logs, 999 plus messages. Also, hold on, how many of those are from today? I'm not messing with you. You've been here from 9 to 1 p.m. That's the whole stream so far. And you've probably left 100 messages in the chat. So, like, if you're not having fun, why are you pretending? You're engaged? You're watching? You're still here? You're 2 seconds. You read pretty quick, but not that fast. So I guess, you know, we'll come back maybe on Friday. I'll do a stream because the only thing that matters, it's not banter, it's just the game selection. We'll do 180 games. We'll play each game for 1 minute. We'll get to the title screen. There will be no banter whatsoever, and I'll have the biggest variety stream of all time. Everybody will hate it, and they'll still be talking about it. They'll ironically say, hey, when are you going to do another mega variety stream? And then it will become genuine, and people will say, I wish when he did new stuff like that mega variety stream, sure, it didn't really work out all that well, but at the same time, at least it was like novel. And then like a year after that, it would be like, no, actually, that was the best stream he's ever done. Like, the further it gets calcified into the brain, the more like the lies you tell yourself become true. You just gotta shut up and pop. Like, people have actually tricked themselves into thinking that Inception is a bad movie. Everybody watched the movie in theaters and gasped when they didn't show what happened to the spinning top at the end. They said that was a 10 out of 10. Chris Nolan's a genius. 2 years later, they watch one video essay. Haven't seen the movie again ever since, but they go, you know what? I trust the video essayist more than I trust the feelings that I had when I actually watched the movie myself. Actually, I've decided that the thoughts that I had when I watched it were wrong, and having not seen it in 5 years, the thoughts that I have now are right. It's actually mid. When I was watching the movie, I thought it was good, but my memory of the movie is mid, so I'm going to say it's mid. Why do I see so many familiar faces? A lot of King K. Rool's in the lobby. Watch this. Full speed. Oh, dude. They juked me. It's like they knew that it was coming. That was scary. You know what? That's what I get. I gotta recognize I'm not a hater in Fall Guys. I'm a survivor. What happened? Why did I get shot straight up into the air? That was your ult? I'm not mad. I kind of feel a little scammed, but that's fine. I'm not mad about it. I'm just kind of wondering why I was shot into the sky. That's just an act of God, a force majeure. I don't know. This is an Ultimate One guy, so I'm not mad. But there was one person who said play Phasmophobia. This is my hater arc. For me, Phasmophobia is simultaneously the most boring game to play and to watch. A lot of people clearly love it. A lot of people had because we were on like vacation when it came out, or we were like away for a week or something. And then when we came back, everyone was like, you gotta play Phasmophobia. It's like the greatest stream game of all time. Admittedly, like maybe I didn't have the best introduction, but I was mostly just walking around the house. Patience is a virtue. You sound like me when I have road rage. My road rage is definitely growing too. But here's the thing. I think road rage is actually good. As long as you stop it, like you never get out of the car, and you always keep it in perspective that you're just driving. If you get out of your car or brandish a weapon at somebody, obviously you're like a piece of crap. But like getting mad at people for making mistakes while driving that are dangerous, I'm going to say it's actually based. Maybe you embarrass that person and they'll endeavor to become a better driver in the future. I give people the finger now and then, but I very rarely honk. The utility of actually being on the road without getting into a terrible accident that could not only hurt yourself, but also the people around you. That might be complete strangers who are actually like good at driving. If you want to feel morally superior for being a bad driver, get on a bike, okay? That's how the rest of us do it. Put both AirPods in, ignore stop signs and red lights, and then if anybody ever honks at you, just say, I'm driving the only carbon neutral vehicle on the planet, okay? If you're in your car, you have to pay attention and follow the rules. Otherwise, you may be a little honked at, okay? What happened to the audio? I'm alt-tabbed. I'm ready for the Psycho Casino. Is when you get pedestrians who are not walking straight. They choose to walk on a diagonal. So you move in such a way that you're going to like give them the space. But then they're looking at their phone and they're taking the space that you just gave up you gave up. You're moving into that space to give them the space that they should have if they're walking straight. Dude, that was an insane dodge. Yes, I glanced. I was so excited to see people reacting to the kill that I got that I glanced and walked off the edge. I walked on a diagonal. It's true. Not really. JT5665 /user JT. Okay, who are you? Are you JTizzle450? Let me take a look here. When did you most recently chat? July 27th, 2022? That's today at 1:10. They've been chatting today. Okay. It's the sort of thing that will give you some pause. That's JTizzle450. Okay. Hold on, I got to pop out chat again. I had to close it. Hide him. I'm just doing some forensic accounting right now. Let me start a prediction real quick. /user JT. Dude, everyone went invisible. All the JTs went invisible in that like little 30-second period. I can still find you. I have admin powers. That is funny. That's not me. I'm TJ. Oh, sorry, that's TJ Sizzle. Oh, did I write TJ instead? No, I don't. You're just very similar. TJ Sizzle. Yeah, you didn't have to cut me off. Block my space where I could grab onto the green ledge. Now you're just some bean that I use. Something like that. Anyway, we're going to pay out the doubters on that one. You know what? Take this off. This is obviously not the worst song ever. Have you ever seen like anything that Kid Rock has ever made? Kid Rock goes hard. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but Kid Rock has one good song. And it's Ba with the Ba if you were like 12 when it came out, which I was. Just the hunger talking. Like I haven't eaten in 3 hours and 47 minutes. It's a little crazy. My life's like a movie for real. Unfortunately, it's 127 hours. Have you ever considered that you might beat Cuphead faster if you don't spend 2 hours opening digital trading cards at the start of the stream? Look at them. Look at the lulls. Look at the +2s. Look at the... It feels so damn good. You gotta get out to an early lead here. Don't break that way. Break this way. My Grogu. Holy cow, I got it. Oh, now you guys collude with each other. Okay, I see how it... Oh, by the way, get ready. Get stuck. Get stuck. I'm gonna get you. Insane play. What's going on here? It's a damn feeding frenzy. I think can I be honest with you? I just got killed by a bot. It happened. Pay me, pay me. I didn't know it was gonna come to pass. I got killed by a bot. I think it was just a stray bullet. Right to the head. I guess every shot in Zombs is a headshot. People are actually like, whoa, that's because apple juice has a lot of sugar. Can I get somebody to Wolfram Alpha and check the nutritional content of like apple juice versus orange juice? I'm pretty sure that the difference is like they have the same nutrient breakdown. Apple juice just tastes good, so people think it's worse for you. And orange juice tastes like medicine, so people think it's good for you. Holy cow, look at this guy zipping around. Not even worried about you guys right now. I'm not even sweating it. Horrible take. Orange juice is yummy. Fresh squeezed? Yeah. Tropicana? No. It's horrible. I'd rather drink a glass of balsamic vinegar. Through the wall, man! Alright, I just gotta do something. /user Dan Kiesling. Dan, you got banned in my chat in 2017? How did that happen? I remember timing you out. That's a given. On August 3rd, 2020, Northern Lion timed out Dan Giesling for 129,600 seconds. That was I remember that exact situation. It's because you timed me out of your chat for annoying you during Sekiro. As soon as I saw that my chat